Hi, I'm Nicola Kelleher and today I'm going to show you how you can take your nails from drab and dry to painted and perfect using Deborah Lippmann products. As you can see, my nails are painted and to be honest, they've lasted pretty well. I've been using the Gel Lab Pro Dirty Little Secret, so I'm going to use that again because I really love it, but I'm going to change colours this time to get lucky. It's a really fantastic colour and if I could paint my whole house in it, I think I would. It's great for any skin tone. If you're fair like me, right up to Afro-Caribbean, it really works really well. So first though, we need to clean and prep the nails. All Deborah Lippmann products have been specifically designed to be quick drying, long wearing, and they're highly pigmented. So what you see in the bottle should be what you get when you paint your nails. And all of Deborah Lippmann products contain botanical ingredients to strengthen, hydrate, nourish, and promote nail growth, and also deter ridge formation, which can be a little bit messy. Now they are free from lots of horrible nasties, free from formaldehyde, toluene, dibutyl phthalates, things like camphor and formaldehyde resin. So these are going to really nourish your nails and also give you a great finish. So we're going to start with the stripper, which is a nail polish remover by Deborah Lippmann, and it's absolutely fantastic. It takes your polish off really, really quickly. Now a tip is to soak your lint in the stripper and just leave it for a couple of seconds there, press down on it, and just swipe away. Now it's fantastic, as you can see it's removed all of that and that's been on for about 10 days. It's really great for removing your polish very quickly, and it's also got some gorgeous things in there like lavender and aloe. So it's going to hydrate your nails as it's removing all of your polish there. It should just take a swipe or two. As I'm doing this, just to let you know that if you are going to try and go back to your old polish remover after using the stripper, you will find that it's very, very horrible. It will dry your nails, it dries the skin around your nails, and that's because it has lots of horrible nasties in it. Acetone is really, really harsh on the skin. You can see the stripper has just taken those off really quickly. I'm going to do the same on this hand as well. It's really important to create a good base for your polish too, and if you've got dry skin around the cuticles or your fingers are really dry, the nail plate's dry, then you're going to have a tough time removing any of that polish, but also as well you're not going to get a very even finish. So the stripper has removed all traces of our Dirty Little Secret, and now I'm going to show you something that is really cool. I'm going to use Deborah Lippmann's cuticle remover, and as you can see the bottles are ergonomically designed so you can hold it in one hand and use the other hand to do your manicure. So I'm just going to paint that on there. I might just use a little brush for this. What this actually contains is potassium hydroxide. Now potassium hydroxide is a fantastic product that's used, or ingredient that's used in a lot of skin, nail and hair products. Sometimes you'll see it on the back of your shampoo bottle as well. I'm just painting it around the edge of the nail there. If you see it in your shampoo bottle, that's because what it actually does is removes any dead skin cells. So it strips the skin from the scalp so that you're left with nice scalp for your hair, but also as well it's going to do the same for your nails. So it's going to remove any dead skin cells and of course that horrible nasty cuticle that's getting in the way. I'm going to use this as well. This is our stainless steel cuticle remover, and you can see Deborah Lippmann has thought of everything here. This end is for your cuticles on your hands, and you want to use it the curved side down, not like a scoop, so the curved side down. And this other end here, this is for your feet, the skin around your toes. So I'm just going to show you how to do this, and you're going to see all the rubbish that's coming off. Gently just push back. It's really important that you're gentle because this is such a delicate area. You could end up permanently damaging your cuticle if you're not careful, so don't go too hard. Just gently push back. And if I show you on this little piece of lint here, I'm not too sure if you can see that, but that is the dead skin cells that has just come off my cuticle. Pretty gross, right? But you don't want that when you're painting. That's going to get in the way, but also as well it's going to promote nail growth if you push the cuticle back and get rid of all the dead skin cells. The first time you do this, you're probably going to see a lot, but if you keep using the products, hopefully you won't get too much dead skin there. The more you use these products, the better your nails will be. Now, I've been using or having acrylic nails since I was about 15, dare I say that. And recently I moved over to shellac, but shellac's not good for your nails, it dries them out, and also using your little mini sunbed that you need to cure your shellac or your gel varnish on isn't good for your hands. You're exposing your skin to UVA and UVB sunlight every time you use that, and if you go back every 2 weeks, then It's not good for your hands. You could end up getting some pretty interesting things happening to your hands there. We all know what sun does to your skin. So I've just taken off some of the skin that you can see there from my cuticles. And I'm just going to continue to do a little bit more of this. Any skin that you see, just remove that, just take it off. This is going to give you a really great base for your nails. Okay, now the next product that I'm going to use is Deborah Lippmann Cuticle Oil, which is really hydrating and nourishing for your nails. I absolutely love it. Here it is. Now I'm using the mini as well. This is a fantastic little bottle to take into your purse. It's around 8ml, I think, 8ml for this one, and you get a lot of applications in there, around about 27. So I'm just going to put a little bit of this around the nail and the skin around the nail. Now it contains jojoba oil, which is one of my favourite ingredients. I actually use the pure stuff, jojoba oil, on my hair as a weekly treatment because it's really, really nourishing and great for your skin. Also as well, it's a natural product, so anyone out there that doesn't want to use any animal products, it's fantastic. I've just popped a little bit on there and I'm just going to rub it in. There's also coconut oil in here and vitamin E. Vitamin E is fantastic for hydrating your skin, particularly when you've had quite damaged skin. Vitamin E oil is a wonderful addition to your daily routine. Also as well, the great thing about jojoba oil is it's quite natural and it resembles sebum, which is naturally produced by the oil glands in the skin, so it's really easily absorbed. So I'm just rubbing that in, and the coconut oil makes it smell like vacation, which is gorgeous. Now, a top tip from Deborah Lippmann here is that once you've popped your oil on and it's soaked into the skin, and if you want to apply a top coat and a nail polish, then just remove it like this. If you're just going natural, then just leave it on, that's fine. But just take a little bit of the stripper and just wipe it off. That's going to give you a great natural base for your nails. Now my nails are quite ragged, so I'm going to just shape them using our emery board here. Also as well, if you want to go completely natural, I'm going to recommend using this. This is the Deborah Lippmann Smooth Operator Buffing Bar. It's got 4 little gradings here of sanding, if you know what I mean, and you can use that to get rid of any ridges. So I'm going to use it on just one nail to show you how fantastic this is, because it really is one of my favourite additions to the range. So I'm just going to use number 1 just to go over and get rid of any ridges. You don't have to go too hard. Then I'm going to use number 2, and just keep going up until you use number 4. You can also use it around the edges as well if your nails are quite ragged. Number 3. Now I actually used this on my boyfriend a few weeks ago, and he was watching the football as I was doing it, lucky him, and when I'd finished, he actually thought that I'd used top coat on his nails, and his nails are still shiny now 10 days later. In fact, I think it's about 2 weeks. So I'm now going to use number 4. Obviously you'd have more time to do this, I'm just showing you quickly. But what you want to hear is the squeak. Once you've heard the squeak, you know that you're doing it properly. So just give it a nice rub over. Also as well, this action on your nails with the Smooth Operator Buffer creates great blood flow. So what it's doing is increasing the blood flow to your nails, so that your nails grow quite quickly and naturally, and hopefully you won't have any ridges in there either. Now you can see how shiny that is compared to, let's say, this one. I have got oil on this one. You can see it's quite shiny, and you can continue to make it nice and shiny. So you could just leave those natural, but I'm just going to use a bit of stripper again just to create a nice base. I'm going to paint them, so I'm going to show you how to get painted. Okay, so I've primed and prepped my nails. I've shaped them with the emery board, and I've also used the Smooth Operator up to number 3 for my nail base, getting the plate nice and ready. If you use the Smooth Operator once a week without any polish on, you should be able to achieve a really nice healthy nail. I didn't go to number 4 on this one because I am going to apply some polish and I don't want it to slip off. It'll be nice and shiny, which is great for natural nails or just a simple manicure, but as I'm going to apply some polish, I just went from numbers 1, 2 and 3, so I've got a nice base for my paint. Okay, so we do need to use some base. I cannot stress this enough. You must apply a base. Bases make your polish last longer. They also create an even canvas for your polish, evening out any ridges. And also applying a base protects your nails from coloured polish. So if you've used, let's say, a highly pigmented red before, you might notice that your nails are a little bit pink, or vice versa. Particularly with Halloween coming up, and I love to use black nail polish. quite often I can be left with grey nails afterwards if I don't use a base. So I'm going to use a base, and I'm using Deborah Lippmann Hard Rock, which is a 2-in-1. So you can use it as a base and also a top coat. It's a hydrating nail hardener that contains protein-rich biotin, also known as vitamin H. Now, biotin comes from the Greek word called biotos, which actually means life. So you're literally giving your nails life with this product. It also contains diamond powder to create a mesh on your nails, which reduces breakage. And diamond powder is also used in the cosmetics industry because of its illuminating products. So even on its own, Hard Rock is going to give you a glorious sheen to your nails. Now, I'm going to show you how to apply. If you apply the nail polish, and this is with all the products, down the middle, around the sides, and then at the end, this is really important, cap off the nail. So if you've got small nails, you might only just need 2 swipes, but it should be down the middle, around the sides, and then cap the nail off. I'm going to do this on all of the nails now. The important thing as well is to leave 2 minutes between each coat. That allows your nail polish to dry, and hopefully you should have a really nice even finish. Okay, I'm going to do the same on the others in a moment. Okay, I've applied the base coat to all of my nails, and now we're ready to get painting. Now, my favourite colour of the moment is this one by Deborah Lippmann. It's called Get Lucky. I absolutely love it. I could literally paint my whole house in it. But one of the things I would mention is if you have been leaving this in your cupboard for a little while, or it's perhaps maybe been sent to you in the post, just give it a little bit of a shake. That mixes up the colours and gets it nice and ready. It's got a little ball bearing in there that's going to mix the colours up for you. So give it a good shake, particularly if it's been sitting in your purse for a little while. And what I love about Deborah Lippmann's brushes is that they are designed specifically so that you get a really, really great shape to the paint when it goes onto your nails. It's shaped like a half moon, so when you're putting the nail, the brush to the back of your nail, you're getting that nice half moon shape really, really easily. So if you were to have a square shaped brush, a really hard brush that you can see in some other products, sometimes you have to work really, really hard to get that nice shape at the base of your nail. You don't have to worry because Deborah Lippmann has literally thought of it all. Now, what I like to do with the paint is just to kind of go like this a little bit to get the paint off the stick, and then just pull the brush out so you haven't got too much polish on there. You've just got enough for the nail. And once again, paint down the nail in the middle and around the edges. You'll see that the brush just moves really well. And again, just cap it off at the edge there. And there you can see. I'm going to do that again. So down the middle of the nail, you can push the nail brush back so that you get that nice half moon. Down the sides. And just cap it off there. Okay, I'm going to finish these. Okay, so I've painted my nails with 2 coats of Gel Lab Pro Get Lucky. This is an award-winning formula, and in fact it's won 2 years in a row the best natural alternative to gel nails. So if you really are trying to go cold turkey after your acrylics or your gel nails, or you just want to maintain a really healthy nail now after perhaps not having great nails, I really do have to recommend Gel Lab Pro nail polish. It is absolutely gorgeous. I do a lot of cleaning in my house. I have started to wear gloves to protect my lovely nail polish, but this is a really long-lasting, high shine pigmented polish for you. It contains some really lovely things in there as well. Green tea extract, which is great for growing your nails, strengthening your nails. Evening primrose oil, which has a plethora of benefits. You've also got things like keratin in there, which is a naturally occurring substance for hair, skin and nails, which you need. Lots of lovely things in there as well. So some really great benefits, and you can literally feel the nutrients penetrating your skin. It's like your nails are being nourished all the time. It's like you've got kind of a nice treatment on there. You'll really feel it. So some great benefits in your Gel Lab Pro. Now that's dried, I'm going to apply our Hard Rock base coat or top coat, either or. It's a 2-in-1. And again, doing exactly the same thing. So painting down the middle of the nail, and I'm going to show you, painting down the middle of the nail like that, just down the sides, and again capping it off. That just seals in not only all of the polish, the paint, but all of your nutrients in there as well. So you're literally sealing in that treatment. It's like a spa treatment for your nails every time you use Deborah Lippmann products. So down the middle, down the sides, and then just cap that off there as well. As I said, if you've got a small nail like your little finger, you probably won't need to do the whole 3 steps. You can just push the brush out like that and you pretty much covered the whole nail. So if you've got a small nail bed, then you probably only need 1 swipe. But for the rest of the nails, down the middle, down the sides, and cap it off. And what I love about this is you can continue to use your hard rock base coat all the time. So tomorrow, put another base coat on, another top layer on, and continue. And that will not only give you extra shine, but also keep your polish on there. So that's how you use Deborah Lippmann products. I hope you enjoy them, and I hope you get as much enjoyment out of them as I have.